we can only know truth by being it, just by being it. And so this means we have to expose something within us that is the deepest core of our being, so that it can know itself, really, so it can know the truth of itself. And so this means being exceptionally simple and innocent and open. It means being awake, clear, present, still, silent, without noise, without thought, without feeling, without emotion, just being, just being open. And that open awareness is not it's not empty, it's full. It's completely full. So this level of communication is an instantaneous communication with ourself. The deepest level of our being, the innermost core of ourself, is really everywhere. It's omnipresent. It's omnipresent field of being, and all of the thinking, the seeing, the feeling, touching, tasting, everything, all the sensations that happen in that field of being, pure field of ourself. And this is just that clear wakefulness, pure wakeful awareness that is right here and now, and everything is within that. I'm sure we can see the screen, we can see the world out here, we can hear the sounds, we can hear the speech. But all of that is happening by virtue of and within that clear, wakeful awareness that is non-doing. It is still. It is silent. It is peace. Silent, wakeful awareness. Concentrated, wakeful awareness, focused upon itself at every point within itself. Right here now, all around us. So when we can open up to that wakeful awareness and remain that just concentrated upon itself, focused, effortlessly focused upon itself at every point, then this communication of knowledge of truth is pure. It's pure truth. It is pure knowledge, pure knowing. It's pure being. And being itself, your real being, it rejoices in this knowledge of itself, this knowing of itself. It experiences itself all by itself. And the whole interstices of awareness itself, it embraces itself. It embraces itself and just delights in that embrace of the timelessness of just this field of present awareness, present moment awareness that is here. Now that I am that. The I is that, the self is that. And everything else as well. So you see, when the awareness that gets to that depth of clarity of itself, right here now, it sticks to itself. It's very, it wants to hold on to that clear, pure, wakeful awareness that it is. And so it doesn't really mind what is transpiring in the mind. Doesn't mind what transpires in the body. It doesn't mind anything. It's involved in itself. It's involved in itself. It embraces itself. This is what it's doing here. You know? And it just opens up more of itself doing that. And we say it's non-doing being, but it is doing in the sense that it is perpetually opening to its more of itself. So this means the stillness, the clear wakefulness, is the all of the joy of itself is starting to get infused into the body, mind, and into the objects of perception. It just unfolds as consciousness itself unfolds more of itself to itself right here and now in front of us. And so it really doesn't matter how curious the intellect gets. You know, the intellect can be awake and clear, and that's all it has to be. It doesn't have to to try to figure anything out. No, it can't anyway. It can't. It's useless. All that needs to happen is that which we call the intellect, which is really the unfoldment of consciousness, the movement of non-moving being, is really the intellect. Only we put, words and understanding to that. But really, intellect on its own, without words, without meaning, without understanding, without knowing, is lively, clear wakefulness. It's lively, clear wakefulness. It is really consciousness, conscious of itself, everywhere within itself. Consciousness knowing itself. And so this is what the aliveness, the liveliness, in the stillness, in the presence all around us here is. It's the finest little level of intellect that has no longer bound in the body-mind, in my individual mind, but is free to know being, to know itself.